Hey, this is Angie.
And I'm Ryan.
And we are
Happy Healthy
Vegan. So we're finally back with another couple of casts.
About time, huh?
I know. So you may have seen a vlog last month where we were in Venice and Ryan picked up this great Mr. Spock shirt, Go Vegan and Live Long.
Mr. Spock and vegan. I just how could I say no?
Totally, but it got me wondering, are all Vulcans vegan?
Oh, one can only speculate.
Or one can just do the research because there's plenty of stuff online talking about it.
Well, you guys probably have no idea because we never really told you before, but we're Star Trek fans.
Yeah, I don't think we qualify as Trekkies, but we both grew up on the original series and have always had a soft spot for it and have seen those episodes like a million times. But more recently on Netflix, we streamed like the whole Next Generation.
Yeah, Captain Picard rocks. And now we've moved on to Captain Janeway on Voyager.
Which I think I actually started wanting to watch because of seeing the actress in Orange is the New Black, actually.
That's her, huh? Big Red.
I know, Big Red. So anyways, we've been really enjoying that. But yeah, I actually do remember in one of the really early episodes when Spock makes a total vegan statement.
I'm behaving disgracefully. I have eaten animal flesh and I've enjoyed it. What is wrong with me?
All right, so obviously Toad's vegan thought. So the setup for that is that he's stuck on this primitive planet, which is basically like cave people. So all there was to eat was meat.
He had no choice.
Yeah, which, that's always that question that meteors will ask you. If there was only meat to eat, what would you do? So
well, obviously, he wanted to stay alive because that's the only logical decision to make at the time.
But then he feels terrible about himself.
Yeah.
So anyways, I was wondering, is Spock the only vegan Vulcan?
Well, as it turns out in Star Trek Enterprise, T'Pol, a Vulcan, had this to say.
You humans claim to be enlightened, yet you still consume the flesh of animals.
Burn!
So obviously, it's part of the Vulcan philosophy, the Vulcan lifestyle, if you will.
That's awesome. I can't wait to see that series now, because isn't she supposed to be like the star of it?
I know, we haven't really watched that one much yet. So yeah, it'll be next after we're done with Janeway.
Totally. Yeah, it seems like as the franchise goes on, the Star Trek franchise, that they get more and more into, like the vegan philosophy and how it permeates all of the culture.
Yeah, even in Star Trek Next Generation, Captain Riker had this to say.
We no longer enslave animals for food purposes.
Yes. I would stand up right now, but I'd get out of frame.
Totally.
And actually what's going on there is Riker is explaining this to some ambassador.
Oh, yeah, he goes like, "But I have seen you humans eat meat."
And Riker responds,
You've seen something as fresh and tasty as meat, but inorganically materialized out of patterns used by our transporters.
so even when it looks like they're eating meat, they are not eating meat. Some kind of, inorganic transporter. It's a replicator.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, at this point, all of the food is replicated on the ships. In fact, the only people I can think of that were eating like organic food was the Klingons with like that gross like live
Gah.
Still moving.
Gras is always best when served live.
So anyway, we could go on all day. There's tons of information online about veganism, not only with Vulcans, but in Star Trek in general. For instance, we both watched this great video we stole a couple of clips from called "The Future is Vegan, Star Trek Says So." And
we'll link to that down in the show description.
Yeah, and then there's another page. It comes up right away. As soon as you Google Vulcan vegan, a page comes up that even includes a recipe or two that you can make.
Really, fans are awesome, huh? Star Trek fans.
Really are. But yeah, it's just so amazing that this wildly popular franchise embraces vegan philosophy in it. Mainstream, people, mainstream.
And speaking of mainstream, some of you watching this video might not be vegan. You're probably just Star Trek fans that happened upon this. And, this expression here, "go vegan and live long," is not just cool. It's actually quite true. You might not be aware that the leading causes of death, we're talking about heart disease, stroke, diabetes, are all linked to eating animal products. Vegan diets, way less risk of getting those and dying from them.
Exactly. So yeah, I would definitely say go vegan and live long and prosper.
All of the above, yeah.
You know what? I should mention too, before you guys ask in the comments below, no, we haven't seen the new movie yet. We saw the last two. I know there's a new director this time. I'm not so sure about it, but I'm sure we're going to see it as soon as it's available streaming. In fact, I should check to see if we can just rent it tonight.
Yeah, we'll check it out. And you also mentioned this cool dress you got here.
Okay, this is the Make It So dress. I couldn't even believe it. My friend, I've talked about her before from Etsy, Indie Apparel, makes this super cute dress. I decided to get it in blue for the science team. But it also comes in the gold and the red. It's so awesome. I'll put a link to that down below as well.
So post your questions and comments down below.
Are you a Trekkie?
Let us know.
Have you noticed any vegan philosophy in any of the episodes or movies? Let us know down below.
Yeah, and share this with a friend who may be a Trekkie but not a vegan.
Stay subscribed for more vegan content from the two of us here at Happy Healthy Vegan.
And until next time, go
go
vegan and live long.
And prosper.
Music has the power to set our souls free. To set our souls free.
Star Trek Enterprise, to poll a vegan, had this to say.
A vegan.
A vegan, a Vulcan.
Some food that you can make.
Klingon food. Vegan Klingon food.
No, vegan Vulcan food.
Damn it.